Listen. One, two, three. I said walk, 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 walk. Smaller steps. 1, 2, 3. I don't care what you want. It's not about what you want. You're a warrior. Run. You don't even know how to stand. And you want to teach kids how to dance? You know how to have fun. Mom's gonna have my money. No, I didn't take that. Take your money. Take your kid. Take your socks. Find another school. No, I'm not crazy. You're eating my face. Where are you going? You deserve nothing else. No. Boring. Yawning. Sloppy.
My bed is broken because I can't get underneath it to plug it in.
Because she's fat.
I'm actually really thin and really
We've
athletic.
been working
If you looked on my
hard.
Instagram today, you would see that I'm red.
Did you post that picture today on Instagram of your naked body?
Well, yes, but I blacked out my bits.
Your nipples
And I
your
said,
cock? And your feet?
I'm ripped? Question mark.
And your huge Hobbit feet?
Okay, do you know what? Someone else
Someone said, hey, bitch, your feet are big.
Someone said Hobbit feet. And
No, they did?
She did. And it's someone who's like always in my DMs who, quite frankly, I find annoying. And I said, you know what? This is what I needed to hear from you today so I can finally block you.
So that I could finally heal.
Only my best friend is allowed to make fun of my big feet.
Well, okay, so she sent this picture, I'm assuming, for free?
Yeah. That's a size 41.
That's a foot.
Sometimes it's even a 41 and a half. It's kind of big. And yeah, my arches are kind of collapsed. So
She has plantar fasciitis.
because you know what? Guess what? And you know what? This is something that I wrote down today. Sorry, but at the end of the day,
I'm a man.
I am a man and I was born male. And I think
Right.
I'm doing a
But you know what?
pretty good job.
For how large your feet are, at the other end. Let's take a tailored look at the other end.
What's
your
the other
skull
end?
is so small.
Well, it's a deformity.
Right. It's shrunken head syndrome. I'm assuming who is the bigger
skull?
I'm pretty sure you probably sent that picture to the group chat before you posted it on Instagram, right?
Actually, I think I posted it on Instagram
Right,
before.
because I don't have Instagram, so you send things
I
to the group chat.
I
so
send
can
it to
see
group
them.
chat now because you don't use Instagram anymore in that way.
So I took that photo.
Not that it mattered because my friend had nothing nice to say.
No, I took that photo. I said I have to import this directly into Facetune, and I have to make her feet about 8 sizes bigger, and I have to send it back to her.
Which is so mean because my feet. Listen, here's the thing. I looked at that photo when I took it and I said, yeah, the first thing that I'm seeing is that my feet look like skis. However, I thought that my best
Oh, well, honey,
friend-
that's what everyone else saw too.
I thought that my friend was a safe space. And also it's like, yeah, I've worked really hard on my body. In the
No,
last
your
2
body is
years,
sickening. Your
But
body
she
looks
had
incredible.
nothing to say about that. She only had something to say about
Well,
my
I tell you how
feet.
thin and beautiful you are every
It wasn't
single day.
about thin. It's that it's like
No,
I'm
it's like,
ripped.
Yeah, you're gorgeous. Well, it's like the things is that we have been going to
Don't touch me.
the things is that we have been going to class together, and so
But even when you weren't going to class, I was going to class. And all I'm
No, but I
trying
mean
to say
I mean
is
weightlifting,
yeah. But this didn't happen from weightlifting, my core.
Pilates,
Um,
Pilates body.
You guys, for the very first time in my motherfucking life, I have been working out consistently for, it hasn't been quite a year, but I've never
Two
even
girls
done it
wearing
that
long
long in
sleeves?
my whole life. And it's like, yeah, you know what? It's paying off. Pilates is giving me definition in my waist, which I've never had before.
Why is your phone doing that?
It's not recording. That's okay because we're recording audio at least, right?
Yes, but I have to kill you.
That's okay because,
I literally have to kill you.
Well-
Okay, we're video on now.
well, nobody told me to press record on the video. Okay.
Hi.
And that
Hi,
was
for
your
the
job.
For the visual learners, you're now linking in. Hi.
We'll just do a cute like freeze frame
Right.
of us.
Of us filleting each
for
other.
for that moment,
69.
which was only a couple
You know,
minutes.
a lot of guys are asking me for 69 lately, and I'm just like, that's not fun for the girl.
Oh, I do that with a lot of. But the key is to do it on your side.
No, it's still not fun for the girl.
Well, who's the girl? Because
Any girl.
anatomically, it's both male. Your pupils are so dilated.
I have an adrenal disorder.
I know. We all know that.
69 is not appropriate for a woman. A woman.
Why not?
First of all,
a lot of
woman
girls
should,
like it.
No. First of all, a woman should never be giving head.
Oh,
It's
you
not
don't like
natural.
sucking dick, do you?
I don't like sucking dick. I do if
Because you're
I do
you're
if
an
you have
eater.
I'm an ass eater.
Yeah. You
I-
prefer the backside.
No, those are totally different problems
Well,
to face.
well.
I like sucking dick if he is like
If it's
gorgeous. If it's like Frank.
I love to
No one
worship
knows
a
who Frank
gorgeous
is,
cock.
but Frank is my man's. Like I love sucking Frank's
It's not her
cock.
man's.
No, he's not. But you know
He's
what I mean.
married.
He's married.
First of all, he's married.
First of all,
and
he's
that's not
married.
your man.
But we're not going to say where he lives.
Why would I say that? I don't even
I
know where
would.
he lives.
New Jersey. Anyway, we're to believe that. No, we can't because you don't.
What,
have You
Frank?
don't have the skills. You don't have the editing.
I used
skills.
to edit our podcast, by
Did
the
you
way.
beep it?
I did everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
I've
Okay,
done a
fine.
beep.
Okay, fine. Well,
Do I
beep,
remember how?
Beep
No.
is he has a gorgeous cock and full balls and they're smooth, and he's the second person I've ever let come down my throat.
Second?
Tom was the
Really?
first one, yeah.
Really? Oh, that's crazy. Because I used to be letting 3
I
men
don't-
in, and I
Come
was
down your throat.
well, you know, when I was having those manic episodes in
On
Portland.
the porch. She
and-
would sleep on the porch and she would
What?
invite multiple men over. She'd be like, oh, there's a cum dump happening
not
on the
true.
porch. And they'd fuck her on the fucking couch on the porch.
No, I think I
and
did
she'd
that
take
one
their
time.
loads.
But normally,
Come to
And
her hotel room.
it was like a
and
one-time thing
fill
where I was
her
like,
up.
I was just, you know, really into the idea of a guy coming in to the house and then I just like suck his dick immediately. Like there's no foreplay, there's no talking, take his load. But I think the reason why I did it more than once in the night is because it was always disappointing. It's like you
Well,
want,
yeah, it's
because
like you need
men
variety.
have figured out how to make their dicks look bigger than they are.
They Facetune it.
They have to be. I think they are.
You know what? I Facetune mine a little bit for Twitter sometimes to make it look bigger.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I don't, because my thing is kind of just like, oh, I'm a girl, and yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, the
it's kind of
4-inch
small. It's not 4 inches, but
But it's 5.
but it's not 4 inches, but it is 5.5, and the half matters.
And guess what? A half matters. Okay, well, guess what?
What?
I am that hoe who says that she's going to be 15 minutes late and she's 5 minutes early every time.
I've never once heard you say you're going to be 15 minutes late.
But the rare times that I have been like, oh, I'm going to be 15 minutes late, I'm always 5 minutes early.
Wow.
Today, I literally was like, I got my lashes lifted and tinted today. I texted because I said I'm not going to call them. They're Asian. They have to have a
'Cause the
phone
L
number
train
that
was down.
I can text, right?
Right.
So I texted these cuties. I said, hey, it's Connie Hamilthorpe. I'm going to be there a little bit late. The train's running late. I'm so sorry. I'll be there as soon as I can. My appointment is at 1. I got there at 12:55.
Wow. Well, the thing is you don't miss anything when it actually doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about it.
I think this really matters because some people are.
No, what
people
you're
are-
saying
some
matters.
people
What
are
you're saying
late.
matters.
Some
I
people
agree.
are late, and
Some
they
people
ruin
are
other
late.
people's lives.
Something about us is we're never going to be late.
No, I couldn't be late if I tried.
Yeah. If I'm late, like if
I'm
I am
early-
late,
if
you
I'm
will
on
actually
time, I'm
never
late.
see me because I actually probably ended up killing myself because I feel so bad for being late.
Yeah. Well, it's just like so inconsiderate to like. I
Yeah.
hate. Like the thing is,
But
is,
most
like,
people have like real busy lives that
No,
like-
there's no excuse. I don't think.
well, we don't have real schedules,
Okay.
you know. And in New York City, I can understand
drunk, by the way.
lateness. Am I?
You had 2 martinis.
I know,
and
but
you're not on Vyvanse.
well, I'm not like you.
I just started.
I have a lot
new
of muscle
drug.
mass.
Well, yeah, because you've been working out. We've been working out.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
just
naturally more
started-
muscular than
Right.
you.
Well, you have a lot of brown fat because you're from.
I don't have brown fat anymore.
Because you're from the Midwest. You're from North Dakota. Someone literally messaged her on Instagram today and said, hey, I'd love to show up in person and show you photos on my phone of the Midwest that I took on a road trip,
did
because a
not
lot of
say in
people say,
person.
the Midwest is so unsettling.
He said,
for some reason.
I know you city girls.
And she said, bitch, I'm from fucking North Dakota. Don't look at my bald spot.
And
You guys, I'm dealing with some hair shedding.
You're fine. You look great. Your hair's fine.
Okay.
Also, on that note, I've been dealing with so many misogynistic men lately who like,
What water's wet?
you know what? The prettier I get, the meaner that men are to me.
Well, yeah, because you're the cheerleader that rejected them in high school.
But I'm not.
But
it's
you
just
are.
like I'm actually.
You're Stacey Lane Matthews.
I'm actually really nice. I'm really chill. I'm from the Midwest. It's like this whole like
You're Brooke
idea
Wilson.
like, oh, you're a city girl who's too hot
You're
to
Brooke
talk to me, and
Wilson.
she's a diva. My client is paying for us to go to a spa for Christmas, and he emailed.
He's taking us to
the
a very fancy,
concierge
very, very, very fancy hotel
and called us
for 2 days on Christmas, and we're getting dinner. We're getting the spa treatment.
That
He's
wasn't
going to
the
give us
point.
Christmas presents.
That wasn't the point.
And guess what? You're not invited. Merry fucking Christmas.
See, that wasn't the point. See,
was
she's
my point.
actually the mean girl.
I am a mean girl. I never
Actually,
admitted to being
I'm
nice.
the mean girl, which is
The
one of my
thing is
topics.
that I
wanted
am
to
nice,
talk
but you
about.
people made me mean. Let's digest that. Let's wake that
Do you
up.
think so?
Yeah, of course. I'm like the nicest person ever, but people think that I'm a bitch, and they
You're
treat
nice,
me like
but
I'm a
you
bitch.
like to play a bitch on TV.
Exactly.
And like, I'm a bitch, but I like to play a nice
on
person
TV,
on TV.
yeah. And that's like you're actually that's bad.
Okay, can I tell you? I wrote this down on my notes.
Megan,
'Cause
you
let's
are a
wake
bitch.
this up.
You are a bitch.
What did I
all
write?
falling out.
She's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair.
At the top of my list for today's podcast, I wrote, I'm coming to terms with being a bitch. Because you know what?
It's just all falling out.
Yeah, but it's your extensions. It's not your real hair. So it's
even
fine.
worse.
No, that's just how it goes. They fall out. And that's part of the
Talk.
circle
Just
of
keep
life.
talking.
I
There's poop on your
have
bed.
recently be coming to terms, partially with your help, because you're just honest with me and she tells me that I'm a bitch.
That when she's being mean.
That like,
She's
I
mean.
actually just am a bitch. Like, I'm actually not a really nice person. I'm nice when it counts and like I care about people, but my natural state is actually to be a huge fucking cunt, and it always has been. And I know that because I've had a presence on the internet since I was 16, and I've had people reaching out to me on the internet since I was a teenager. And I can look back on those interactions and realize, like, yeah, I'm literally so mean.
May I weigh in?
Yeah,
You are a bitch.
I am a bitch.
And you are a cunt,
Yeah.
but you're a good person.
Thank you.
And you actually have a very pure heart.
Thank you.
And that's like something that not a lot of people can like wrap their heads around.
But do you know what? I feel like I used to have this false narrative about myself that was like, I'm like a really nice person.
You're not. You're
and
not
I'm
nice.
actually not.
You're not nice. You're not a nice person.
And
that's okay.
Well-
You can be I'd rather you be a not nice person, but be a good person.
yeah.
Does that make sense?
Do you know what Walter said? Whatever. We can say his name. It's been a long
Yeah.
time. Do you know
Walter
what-
Reed?
Do you know what he said one time to me?
The hospital?
And he actually was being like so mean to me. But he was like, you're not as nice as you think you are. Like,
Well, you know what? Someone told me the other day on a grinder, they said, you're not as hot as you think you are. And then they blocked me.
well, that's something that
But do you guys want to
happens.
see what he looks like?
But
Because
you are as hot
I've
as
been
you think you
wanting,
are.
because I've been wanting to expose him. This guy, because he messaged me and then I didn't respond to him because he was fucking ugly. And then he literally messaged me and was like, you're not as hot as you think that you are. And I just want to show you what he looks like. Because I really wanted to expose him.
Did he say that because you ignored him?
Well, yeah. And it's like, babe, I can't fuck all of the hundreds of you that message me every single day.
You're
I'm
not
so
as hot as you
sorry.
think you are.
But I just thought that this warranted showing his picture because I wanted to like, I'm above that. I'm old. I don't want to do that like on Instagram where I'm like, oh yeah, this guy
But
said
you
that,
wanna do it
whatever.
on the podcast.
But I'm going to do it right here, right now. Keep talking because I'm going to try and find his photo.
Well, I don't
When
know.
I see his photo, I'll scream because he's so ugly.
Anyway, yeah, I just am coming to terms with that and trying to digest what that means. And I'm a deeply insecure
Unwell.
and shy person. And I think that's where it comes from. And I don't want to be that way, but I've also just like,
Well,
I
that's just
think-
your nature.
Yeah, but if I can change like the root of the issue, I think it's worth changing because I don't want to be a bitch, but I'm very easily annoyed. Sometimes it's like that's where I feel like sometimes I'm a little autistic because I'm really easily annoyed. But to be fair, if you guys saw the way people message me and what they say to me, you would also be
It's really crazy.
annoyed. Like, I don't know why it happens to me, and I know that that narrative also makes me sound even worse, but my close friends know. It's like I just have always had really annoying people talking to me.
Surrounding
Like that guy
you.
who messaged me today, who was like, I'm on a road trip through the Midwest. Would you like to see
How crazy
photos
the
of
Midwest
that?
is.
And I'm like, I don't know this person. I don't know you.
I'm from North Dakota.
No one has any social skills.
Okay, you guys, this is the guy that told me before he blocked me. Okay, first of all, you guys don't really get to see this often, so this
The
is what
mug?
I look like.
Right.
And he said, "You're not as hot as you think that you are," and then he blocked me.
But he sent you that picture first. That is.
It's rough. He
It's
shows
like-
up better on cam, but trust
Men
me,
are
he's really bad.
so lucky and late. Like they get to just take a
They
picture.
get to just
like,
look like that.
They get to take a picture like that and be like, yeah, that's what I have
He
to
looks like he
offer."
has AIDS.
Like, you're literally ugly.
You're literally so ugly.
And you look old.
And guess what? Some bitch told me that I looked crusty and disgusting and that my hair was dry when we lived in Portland,
Like
Oregon.
3 years ago?
3 years ago. I was taking some modeling agency was like, hey, and of course they didn't sign me because I looked crusty and my hair looked dry. But I posted those pictures and some bitch said, hey, you're crusty and your hair looks dry and you look old. And I did. And guess what? $100,000 later. And now I'm fucking your dad.
She really glowed up.
So eat my ass.
You really did some reverse aging and some.
Well, if you
we
guys
both
if you
reversed
guys
some-
want me to be your beauty broker, I will do it.
yeah,
Just run me my check.
I'm not finished. What
Okay.
I do want to say is that there's a misconception that Connie is a bitch and that I'm not.
actually the sweet one.
Connie's,
but you guys don't know that.
Connie's actually really, she has a heart of gold and she's really sweet and she'll be nice to anyone. But I'm the bitch.
Yeah.
And
And it's
I'm-
actually, it's flipped.
It's flipped. So
I need
let's-
another drink.
let's wake that up.
I need a drink.
Well, I have this wine.
need a Valium.
Do you want wine?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of like in my party girl era, but
Oh my
also,
God.
so I'm
Okay.
obsessed with Lily Allen's new album.
Okay, so you can
And
do
I'm gonna
that.
talk
I'll
about
get
that.
us some wine.
So as we all know, Lily Allen has a new album called West End Girl, where she talks about her husband, David Harborough or something, the guy from Stranger Things. And he cheats on her, and she finds his apartment that she thought was a dojo in the West Village that they shared. Yeah, she thought it was a dojo. And it actually is his pussy palace, and that's the name of the track. And she's like, oh, I found hundreds of Trojans. I found a Dwayne Reed like plastic bag with the handles tied with sex toys, butt plugs, lube inside. He's a freak, and he obviously anyone who has a sex addiction, is also fucking trannies, especially cis men. I'm not fucking trannies, but They're fucking me. Yes, he's a sex addict. And you all should go listen to her new album because I really like it. And I've been falling in love with Lily Allen again because I used to be a huge Anglophile and I loved like Kate Walsh and I loved Amy Winehouse and I loved Adele and I loved Lily Allen and they were all kind of coming up at the same time. And her new album is so good. I listen to it every day.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you always have been a big Lily Allen fan, huh?
I love Lily Allen. I just think she's so good.
I think that I find her kind of twee.
No, you have to suspend your disbelief. You're wrong. She's honestly, she carved out her own lane, and the fact that she wrote this album and produced it in 10 days and it's with zero marketing and she just dropped it.
The whole thing is in 10 days.
And it's literally like topping the charts. I'm topping your charts.
I can respect that.
And she has her own sound. She doesn't rely on anyone else. Any regurgitated marketed like phonics, hooked on phonics, sonics.
Mm. Oh. Okay, period. Respect to her. I will always respect a woman who is like, you're a man who fucked me over and now I'm gonna
destroy you.
Public,
but you know what? I'm gonna destroy
it.
you with my pen and my paper.
My pen. I think
Emily Dickinson.
Do you know, I
Emily
honestly
Dick
think that this whole concept of like keeping
with the
it
Kardashians
private when a man does you wrong because it's tacky.
It's over.
Is like,
we're done with that.
Who decided that? Because I think we should publicly humiliate men.
I think that we should bring
bad.
back public execution.
You know, that's what Charlie Kirk said.
That we should bring that back.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? Guess who was publicly executed?
Exactly.
Fuck Charlie Kirk.
Well, that's why, because his wife was
I'm glad that you got shot.
Who would celebrate that? It's like your husband.
Well, the thing is that his wife is like being so crazy right now.
Yeah, she's kind. She's so pussy.
She's Miss Piggy. Did you know that Jennifer Lawrence is making a Miss Piggy movie
I did.
with
With
Emma
Emma
Stone,
Stone.
and Cole is writing
And
it?
Cole is writing it. That's so.
I'd
I'd love to see millennials winning.
I love
I
culture.
really love to see it.
Let's culturistas.
I'm looking at my notes.
Talk about
what
your
else do I
shit.
have on here?
I just got my teeth whitened, so I don't know if I'm allowed to have wine, but
Okay, we already talked about the fact that I'm allowed to have big feet because I was born male, and I think I'm, all things considered, I think I'm doing a pretty good job, and you're all jealous. And it's like, of course I have a size 41 foot, okay?
so does Paris
Because at the end of
Hilton.
the day, I was born male and I
Famous
transitioned
cis
when I was
woman.
25.
Famously
so
cisgender.
she's just a freak who has small feet, and it doesn't make sense.
Okay, but you guys, I'm going to give you guys like a little math lesson. Her feet look big. It's because it's closer to you. Let's bring it by my fucking head, you fucking faggots.
Well, the head is big, so it's hard. Put it next to my head.
Tiny foot
It's pretty
compared to my size.
What do you wear, a 9
These
and a
legs
half?
go all the way up. I wear a 9.5. Yeah, women's.
Here's what I want to know.
One a
though.
day women's.
Do you force yourself into a 9.5, or are you a true?
No, I'm a true 9.5. No forcing necessary.
That's crazy because I feel like when I met you,
I
were more
ordered
like
a
10
9.5
girl,
boot the other day.
and it was
Actually,
too
I'm so
big.
sorry. I ordered a 10 because I usually wear
Well,
a
it
10 in boots.
depends on
It was
the-
a whole size larger. I had to get a 9.
Well, it depends on the brand. So let's.
It was Tony Bianco.
Let's be honest about that. It depends on the brand. Some brands do run smaller. I have a pair of Adidas shoes that are a 9.5, so maybe you're not so
Do
special.
you want an award?
Kind of. I
Okay,
kind of
what's
do.
next on your list?
I'm shocked and upset every time someone asks me how I lost weight. And this goes back to me being a bitch because it's like that's such an innocent question to ask me.
You want them to assume that you
I don't
were
want
on a
them to
GLP-1.
assume, but there's something about someone that I don't know messaging me on the internet and being like, "How did you lose weight?" And I'm just like, first of all, why do you feel comfortable asking me that? I'm a celebrity. You shouldn't feel safe asking me that.
Celebrity.
Second of all, it's like, how do you think I lost the weight? What do you mean?
It's also like, well, it's
the same way everyone else did.
But the thing is that historically people have always been obsessed with like diet culture and like losing the weight. But that
right. But we all have the answer
honey,
now.
But honey, they're obsessed with the idea of losing weight. They're not obsessed with losing weight, and they want to know what your idea was.
Well, that's
that's why they ask
my
you.
point is that it's like so crazy to me.
That there's 48 different ways to lose weight.
Not anymore. There's only one way.
No, but like so there's 5 ways to lose weight.
We all know the way.
Just pick one and stick to it.
Well, she told me. She was
weight.
like, she said, "Oh, wow, I've been doing cardio and it's coming off really slowly." And I said, "You stupid bitch. You think cardio is going to help you lose 50 pounds?" I said, "Listen to me. If you really want to lose weight without a GLP, don't touch that."
I like it. It's
okay, fine.
Nice
you can touch
fluffy.
it. If you really want to lose weight
Like
the natural
like
way,
touching it.
forget cardio. You're going to burn like 100 to 200 calories doing cardio.
On the treadmill,
The
like running
key
for 2 hours.
is a calorie deficit.
You have to eat less.
You have to eat less, but also you need
Abs
to
start
grow
in the
your
kitchen.
muscles because your muscle weight, your muscle mass helps your metabolic
It helps burn the fat.
rate.
Right.
Is that what you want to call it?
Rate me.
But yeah, I don't know why. It's not the first time someone's asked me that, and it really it shocks and bewilders me.
Well,
and
it's just like
offends me.
ask ChatGPT how to lose weight.
Exactly. That's it. That is it.
If you actually wanted to lose the weight, you would.
You have all the resources.
Because it's like you can go to any med spa and get a GLP-1. You can do your cardio. You can eat less. The thing is like the GLP-1 just like induces your body to like eat less because you're not as hungry. So it's just like you just have to eat less.
Yeah.
It's a calorie deficit.
But
that's
you know
the only way to lose weight.
Do you know what I have to realize and remind myself at the end of the day? When someone
We're all God's children.
When someone asks me that, it's not about the weight. It's a bid for attention.
This is why people think you're a bitch.
No, I'm serious. And I don't mean that in the same way that it's like in a relationship with someone when they do something stupid.
Naughty.
It's a bid for attention. Right. And it's not a negative thing. It's like that person just wanted to talk to me.
I need 6 wings.
You know? You need 6 wings? Oh, okay.
Pepper.
You need okay, we'll get that after.
Okay.
I really changed your life when I introduced her to a dry rub chicken wing.
Well, I didn't
specifically
know that existed.
Flats.
I thought that they were all wet.
Do you always order the flats after I told you could do that? I don't like the drumsticks.
I don't like them either, but usually I'm ordering. Honestly, I'm kind of a barfly. Right. So like if I go to my neighborhood bar, they have really good wings, but like I can't just order the flats. So they give me the drumsticks.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Well, I want to know, why do all lash serums cost $70?
Don't ever use a lash serum.
Not with prostaglandins.
Why do you even think you need a lash serum?
Because I have really short lashes.
No, babe, your lashes. The whole concept of lashes needing to be fuller, longer. It's like, no, they don't.
I just got my lashes tinted.
Your lashes are fine. I've never looked at anyone and been
like... I
have
a mirror on the back of my phone that's looking at it.
If she just had fuller and longer lashes, then maybe people would like
people
her.
would pay her more money and she'd have a boyfriend.
It is a feminizing feature, and I will say when I see a woman with naturally really long lashes, I'm like, wow. Well, but it's more that it's impressive and not that it's more beautiful. I was looking at
lash serums without prostaglandins.
Your lashes are kind of short.
They are short,
but you just have them curled, which makes them look shorter.
To naturally have longer ones.
Well, you know, Nurse Gigi says
don't have really long ones either.
She says I have really beautiful lashes. So,
well, she told me I had really beautiful skin. So,
I don't know what the correlation is.
But the thing is that like all lash serums cost $70, and I just wanted to throw that out there. It's just a throwaway thing, and I'm just like, because it's like that's a recession indicator.
That the lash serums cost. Yeah, that's.
It's like nothing. It's like a tube of mascara. You think a tube of mascara should cost $70?
No. Well, it has. It's like.
I don't care.
But Rogaine's not that expensive.
No, it's not for an entire bottle.
I think you should just let that go because you don't need that. You're so naturally beautiful. without
naturally.
lashes being a part of
I've been
the
scalped and I've
equation.
had my forehead scraped.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Okay, well then the next thing I'm going to talk about is chivalry is dead, obviously, but
Who hasn't talked about that?
so is common courtesy.
Are you talking about the subway?
I'm talking. It all goes back to the same thing. On the subway, I ride the subway every day. There's men. They're all sitting down. There's 2 rows of men on the subway. They're all sitting. And
they're
all,
racing to the seat.
The way that they race to the seat is so disgusting. It makes me want to puke
because they're so tired of standing in their sneakers all day,
literally, and just jerking it in the bathroom at work.
Right, which
Jesus.
they do because
which I did at the gallery when I was testosteronic.
When you were,
I can't say that, Allie, for a lot of people watch.
Well,
bleep
do you
that.
think she cares?
No, it was in the bathroom. I only did it twice.
It's fine, honey. I used to jerk off in the prop room at Max Mara. We do what we have to do, and you think that I was the only one doing that? Please.
Okay, so there's 2 benches in there. They're lined with men, and I lock eyes. I lock eyes with every woman, and we all look at each other and we say, "Excuse me." Like, not like there'll be a pregnant woman, there'll be an old woman, there'll be a disabled woman, and we all look at each other, and I'm like, and I'm the one that has to get up. But okay, so the other day, and this is continuing on. It's a male problem.
Yeah.
I had a big bag of laundry, literally this big.
It's huge.
I had a huge bag of laundry.
It's well over a week.
Well over a week, because you know me. And I go to the laundromat, and there's a guy, and he's coming out of the door that should be held open for me as I'm going in. And
I'm getting upset.
The only reason why he was exiting, and he like had his hand on the door naturally because he was pushing it open, and I said, "Oh, thank you," because I thought he was holding the door open for me, but he wasn't. And he went, "Oh," because I said thank you, that he should hold the door open for me, and then and like he kind of let it slam on me, and the older guy who was in the laundromat and I just looked at each other, and we locked eyes, and we went,
"Please," like.
And guess what?
What?
The other day, and this is why I say it's not just chivalry, that's common courtesy.
Yes.
The other day, I held the door open for a woman at the laser place.
She didn't say thank you?
She didn't say thank you.
Oh.
She literally, I pulled the door,
I would hit
and she held it, and she just walked out.
Hair.
And I said, and you know what I said? "You're welcome." And I said it just like that.
You're absolutely right. And I think this is
pisses me off.
I was actually thinking about this in the last 24 hours. It's funny that you bring that up because I think it is especially a pandemic in the New York
pandemic
area.
An epidemic?
An epidemic.
Well, it's probably a pandemic.
Well, I was thinking about this morning when I walked by a man, and I wanted to. My natural instinct was to say good morning to him, but then I was like, oh, we don't do that in New York because you just don't know what that man's going to do. He might stab you.
Well, you only say good morning on a hike with other white people.
Right. And I was like, oh, it's so sad. If I were living in a more rural place, that's where real community happens because you're just friendly with your neighbors. And in New York, you really don't do that. I told a man at the coffee shop yesterday, I said, well, he asked me what pastry that I like. And I told him, and then, I grabbed my coffee and I said, have a good day. And I was like, when's the last time anyone just told a stranger to have a good day? Like outside of a service industry interaction.
See, but I do that all the time.
To a stranger?
Yes. I say, have a good day.
Right.
Even if we look at each other cute or something, have a good day.
To just someone, even if they're not serving you.
Do you order from Wingstop?
The ones you want are from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right. Continue talking.
So yeah, I hear where you're coming from, and it makes me real sad. And I do think that, at the end of the day, I'm meant to live in the forest. It keeps coming back to my psyche all the time, and there's just no real way to get there as a transsexual prostitute. It's like, how do you just all of a sudden decide, okay, I don't live in Manhattan anymore selling pussy. I actually live in the forest.
Well, you know what? I saw that one lady today that I sent you guys a picture of, and she's got to be. She says
Who's
that
you
she's
guys?
in the group chat.
Oh.
She's got to be at least 40 because she says that she's 35 on her website, and she's a hooker. And she charges $1,000.
She says she's
more.
35?
She charges,
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
like, babe, I'm 35.
No,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Well, that's what we all do. I say that I'm 30 and I'm 34, almost 35. But sometimes you actually want to round down even further because everyone at this point, I would assume.
You know what I say? I say I'm late 20s.
Yeah, I don't even specify my age most of the time anymore.
I don't specify. I just say late 20s.
But I do like to tell them in person, in real life, after we fucked. They say, how old are you? I say, I'm 34. And they say, wow.
I'm
Oh,
literally
you look
17
so
years
much
old.
younger. I
I'm
say,
gonna order a
my
Diet Coke
God,
too, because I'm
really?
just like sassy like that.
Well, should I actually, you know what? I should starve. I actually don't eat anything because I increased my retatrutide and I should honor that because for weeks it wasn't working and
Okay, you sick fuck.
I have to get skinny.
I'm a sick fuck. I
I
like
have
a
to
quick
get skinny.
fuck. You are skinny.
No, but I gained a little bit of weight and I'm just trying to.
My best friend has an eating disorder. True life.
I don't.
You do, and
I
that's how you got this
don't.
way, and that's okay.
Please. I have the bad
Actually, I don't
kind.
need a Diet Coke because it's not like. It's
I just got a
bottled.
little off track and it feels so bad
You
when
don't
you're
want a
just
bottle?
when you're eating whatever you want all the time. It just feels bad.
The thing is that I'm actually privileged because I'm like taller, so the weight looks better on
Thank
me.
you for finally admitting that.
Do you think that?
Like when you are in your fat era, it's like you've never looked fat. You've never looked fat. Me, I'm like built like a fucking
I have to kill myself. What's your address?
no. You know my address. Listen, you stop asking me that when you know. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, my next topic is we've always had electricity,
We just discovered it.
but when did we harness it? What's really crazy to think
I have to kill
about
myself.
is I think we were harnessing electricity before we knew how to make light from it. The light bulb. Because the light bulb was invented in what, 1860? That was like yesterday. But you told me that the first fax machine was invented in the early 1800s?
I think it was invented in 1894.
Oh, well, that's after the light bulb then. 1894 is the first
When
one.
was the light bulb?
Like 1860?
Are you sure?
It was during the Gilded Age. I do know that.
The Gilded Age of Hollywood.
Oh, that doesn't work? Oh. When was the light bulb?
Welcome to Deeply Unwell.
Why is it?
When was the was?
We're connected to the internet and it's not working.
Okay, wait. I'll Google it. Okay, wait. I recently Googled this.
Right.
The machine. The first fax machine was invented in 1843 by
That is
Scottish
before the light bulb.
inventor Alexander Bain, who patented an early version of an electric printing telegraph. However, the first practical commercial fax machine that could send standard-sized documents over telephone lines was introduced by Xerox in 1964.
Well, I don't care about that.
But let's look at when.
Like, what does it
was
mean?
Light bulb invented October 1879.
Exactly.
So the
Wow, even
So the
later.
fax machine was actually invented first,
Okay, but
and that's why I mean Thomas Edison didn't discover electricity.
No, of course.
He harnessed it.
Of course.
Electricity has always been
My question
here.
is, what did that faxing system look like? What does that mean?
An electronic printing telegraph.
What does that mean?
Well, aren't all telegraphs electronic?
I don't know.
Well, you would think so, right?
What is a telegraph? How do you define telegraph?
How do you define telegraph?
You don't.
What? Okay, wait. What is a telegraph? What is a
Beep,
telegraph?
beep, 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 beep,
That's
beep,
Morse
beep,
code.
beep, beep. Well,
Or is that a telegraph?
I think they're one of the
A telegraph
same.
is a system for transmitting and receiving messages over a long distance using coded signals, most commonly associated with the electric telegraph developed in the 19th century. This early technology sent messages by making and breaking electrical connections using a code like Morse code, dots and dashes, that represented letters and numbers. It was the first form of electrical telecommunication and a revolutionary advancement over previous methods of communication.
That is
Okay,
actually so con. And humans used
which
to be
came
so
first,
smart.
the telegraph or the light bulb?
We already know that.
The telegram?
Yeah.
Telegraph.
We just looked that up. Ding dong rama.
Sorry, I literally have. Well, you know what? I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and they were like doing dementia testing on people, and it's like, yeah, I have that.
Yours is actually really bad.
My dementia.
Like the other day when I was talking
It's
to
like
you
I
about
have literally the memory of a goldfish.
when I was talking to you about
I just ordered wings.
getting my bathtub reglazed and then getting locked out. It's like that entire conversation with you. I was like, why doesn't she already like have context for knowing why I'm saying like, oh, I hope that I don't get robbed. And you're like, well, do you look rich? And I'm like, no, I'm talking about my
Well,
apartment.
you just were like, oh, I hope I don't get robbed when you were going out. I was like, oh, do you look
Because you should already know that, yes.
And I also forgot that you were going to lunch, and I was like, hey, do you want to go to lunch?
Yeah, you're like, your memory is so bad.
It's really bad. You guys, send me some puzzles.
It's really, really bad.
You guys, it's like really
And
bad.
then I was like, yeah, I had to go through the window. And you're like, how did you get in the backyard? I was like,
Well, how do you get in the backyard?
I didn't go through the backyard. I went through the roof onto my fire
You
escape.
climbed the fire escape in the front of the building and went
From
onto
the
the
back.
roof?
No, babe. I could
How'd you get in the back?
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm scared.
No.
Okay, so
How did you get on the roof?
I was able to get into my own building. I wasn't able to get
I
into
see.
my apartment.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
But
I
you
didn't know that you got into the building.
You did know that.
Oh, because your keys didn't work for the
right.
store.
See, do you see what I'm
Babe,
saying?
I just happen to be retarded.
I know, and it's concerning because, like, whatever. Anyway.
Okay, well, I'm going to drop the bomb of this scenario. And I don't mean Mom Donnie's bomb because he's a Muslim. Just kidding. I voted for him.
Fuck.
I literally voted for him. And everyone,
She literally voted for him,
everyone on
and she
Twitter
can say
is
that.
like, he's a terrorist.
I
have to kill
get off
all
Twitter.
of you. I have to kill all of you.
You traded in Instagram for Twitter, which
did.
is the really crazy
Well, you know,
thing.
it's because I'm a gooner, but we'll get to that.
Right.
Number one, I'm going to drop the bomb. So, you guys, as we know, 2 months ago on September 9th, she was there. I had a nose job.
Right.
I had a revision rhinoplasty.
Right.
I'm having a good
Can you
nose
even
day
tell?
today. I'm having it, but can you even tell? I'm having a good nose day today. But so I had this revision rhinoplasty with like one of the best surgeons in New York City he specializes in revision rhinoplasties. I had a big break in my nose.
Yeah.
And he corrected that.
He did fix that, and
He did fix it.
it looks really good.
But however, I have a red mark where the actual
Still?
break was
Let me
still.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of tip work, but I had a lot of scar
Which
tissue
was
that
the real
developed.
purpose
Yeah,
of the
and he
nose job.
he made my bridge really beautiful, and I have a lot of like my nostrils are kind of uneven
see
right
your
now. Don't look at my
bubble
bubble gum. There's probably hair on it.
Well,
I shaved it.
I didn't look that close.
My nostrils aren't even right now, but it's because my swelling is uneven. But I really have been. I'm having a really good nose day today, but like for the past week, it's been really bad. And so I'm like, okay, well, I need to get some Kenalog, which is a steroid that they inject in your nose post nose job, so that they can bring down the swelling at the scar tissue because it eats scar tissue and fat wherever it's injected. And so I said, yeah, I'm gonna get some of that, whatever. So a month ago, I have an appointment with my doctor. This is a month post nose job. And he's, squeezes the side of my nose. He says, wow, you have a lot of scar tissue. Let's inject some Kenalog in that and then come back a month later and we'll inject some more and like see if I need to reoperate. And he's told me, I'll
Did
reoperate.
he say, see if we need to reoperate?
Yeah. He's like,
He said that.
He said, I want to get your nose to perfection. And so
That's important.
yeah. And so he was like, yeah, if we need to reoperate, we will, but I don't think it'll be necessary, whatever. So I say, oh yeah, I'll come back in a month and, we'll reassess, whatever. So I have an appointment, in October a few weeks ago. And this is supposed to be a month later after that. And I think maybe 2 or 3 days before my follow-up appointment where you're supposed to get more Kenalog, talk to the doctor, reassess, like what are we doing here? I get an email from the doctor's office saying we closed the practice in the subject line. So I say, first, I don't really register. I'm just, what is this? What's happening? So I open the email and come to find my plastic surgeon died. My plastic surgeon passed away peacefully on October 5th at like 8:03 p.m. or something like that.
The most expensive nose job a person can buy, by the way.
The most expensive nose job anyone's ever spent, I did spend.
Yeah.
With the contingency that he would be able to reoperate. But now he is beyond the veil. And that moment, reading that email, literally sent me into psychosis because I was like, what am I going to do? If my nose is not what I want, what am I going to do?
I'm so glad I wasn't present to see that.
Because I went to the bar.
I believe it.
I went to the bar and I said to the
And that's
bartender,
valid.
I said, my plastic, and you know what?
My plastic surgeon
it was
just
Halloween that I found out. And I was dressed like a
Right.
witch. I went to the bar. I said, my plastic surgeon died. I need a martini. Because I'm not okay.
In Bushwick.
In Bushwick. And honey.
They don't even know plastic surgeons exist in
Bushwick martini. And I had one regardless. I had a couple. And yeah, so I'm currently navigating that. I thought that was so crazy. And I sent them an email yesterday, actually, being
Right.
like, and I had to ask ChatGPT to make my email sound more empathetic because I'm kind of a sociopath. I was like,
You get really mad.
I do get really mad. So I was like, I
Yeah.
told ChatGPT, I said, make this sound like really empathetic.
Because it's
Make it
not their
sound-
fault that he
Right,
died.
right. Make it sound like really like you truly care and stuff.
So sorry he
Right.
died. Oh, so sorry. So sorry, but my nose is still too big.
And literally they emailed me back and they were like, they were like, yeah, sorry, so sorry. And they were like, here's some doctors that we can recommend for follow-up care. And I'm like, those doctors aren't going to operate on me
Okay.
again for free.
Here's my
So
question.
now I have to sue the estate.
Did you specify that you had discussed with him that he may need to reoperate for free?
In the contract. It's in the paperwork.
No, I know, but do they know
Yes.
that you
His
had
surgery
this conversation?
coordinator said Dr. Weintraub will reoperate for free, minus the anesthesia costs, to get it exactly how you want.
Right.
And it's written in
But they don't know that your
English.
nose isn't what it's supposed to be.
because I have not talked to anyone. And I told them,
see.
I said, these are my issues. I need a second opinion, whatever. And they were like, we're going to send you out to referrals for follow-up care.
Okay. Well, that is all that they can do.
Right. But it's like, if I need my nose reoperated on, which hopefully I don't, but like if I did,
You have to sue a dead man.
I have to sue a dead man's estate.
Yeah.
I have to sue his wife.
And honestly,
I have to sue a widow.
you know what? You shouldn't feel bad about that because what he's
Relax
charging
your
is
shoulders.
fucking insane.
You guys, I'm just going to say it.
Say it.
I've already said it on this pod. A client gave me $35,000 in one day because I'm pretty sure he probably killed himself.
Really? Why?
I haven't heard back from him, and
Well, that type
gave
of
me
he's
he gave
probably
me
in
that he
rehab.
gave me that he gave me that vibe where he's either in rehab or he killed himself.
Yeah.
But he gave me $35,000 in one afternoon. I was there for maybe for 4 hours, and I used
well, let's
that
be
money.
clear. You
I used
technically
that money.
stole half of that.
I did. In
He
Bitcoin.
thought he was only giving
He
you
thought
like
he was giving me
15K.
half, but he sent the payment twice, and I did not tell him, and he never followed up. And that's none of my
Right.
business.
Right.
However, my nose job cost $32,000.
$32,000 for a revision nose job.
And it's not perfect, but
Why didn't you look for sources outside of New York?
because I was like, oh, I live in New York. I live in New York City.
I know. You don't know that you can travel outside.
I do, and you
Well,
know
that's
what?
not true because you went to Argentina.
Now, if I for my facelift,
So that's
now if I do need someone else to operate, I can go to Chicago and I can go see
go to Chicago.
Marion's person.
Yeah.
And it's like half the price.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like, what do you do when your plastic surgeon dies and you're still under his care?
It's really.
It's like
It's.
the thing is,
It's so absurd.
I'm
that it
living
is
a cartoon
comical.
life.
Yeah, like it's like
like
to tell that to any stranger to be like, I just had a $32,000 nose job
And
and
my
he was supposed to
surgeon
reoperate, but then he
died.
died. What am I supposed to do?
It's-
It's like, you are so Samantha Jones. It's crazy. But I am extremely sympathetic because that is devastating. I can't imagine spending that much
well,
on anything.
I can't think about it too much because I get depressed because I'm like, no one's caring about my nose. Thankfully, I'm having a good nose day today.
I think here's what I will say. When I look at
Don't
you,
say it. Say it.
let me say it. I'm burping. Sorry. When I look at you lately, since the
your
operation, every
shoulders.
time I look at your nose, I'm just like, oh wow, it really actually did make a huge improvement. Even though I know
Touch me. Touch me.
I know that you want your
Yeah,
this to be like small, but everything else that he did
Right.
actually made a huge difference.
Like the bridge looks really good.
the bridge looks so beautiful.
The thing
it makes you look
is
so
that
young.
I just need to keep getting a little bit more catalog.
yeah,
and I
it's
hope that it'll
early.
slay.
It takes
And
minimum.
I have to wear my nose clip on my nose at
Right.
night.
And if it takes a year for swelling to go down,
well, you know what
then it's
Marion
like,
said?
okay.
Marion. Okay, we have a pumping party girl.
we have a Marion.
We have a pumping party girl who like she's
We have a pumper.
we have a pumper. She used to be like she like helped develop Botox. Like she's old.
She's
but
Madam
she's-
Botox. She's not old.
She is.
She's probably in her 60s.
Or 70s. She's old.
She might be in her 70s. Yeah.
But she helped develop. She used to be like an eye surgeon.
Right.
And she helped develop like all these like fillers and Botox and stuff. Like she's the OG, and
Right.
she's a surgeon. She's a doctor.
When you think about it.
And she only sees. She's now retired, and she like only, I guess, semi-retired. She only sees like clients and like referrals of clients like in her home. And I found her through this girl on TikTok randomly.
That was like actually
It was-
so crazy.
It was a godsend.
Yeah.
And then I sent obviously Peg to her.
Right.
And your name is Peg. And by the way, and so like I see her to get like I just got salmon sperm DNA injected in my face again like a couple days ago. I got like microneedling with exosomes. Like she does everything. She does sculpture. She does everything. But she literally just like charges us like how much it costs, like the product.
When I did Sculptra,
She's our fairy godmother.
When I did Sculptra with a dermatologist, it was $2,000. And when I did it with Marion, it was $700.
Yeah. And guess what? She said, at 6 months, you'll know. She said
You
at
will
6
not.
months, you'll know if you need another nose job.
Right. That's so fair
So,
and true.
She's like, because people say, oh, wait a year. It's like, you'll know at 6
It
months.
does change for sure. It really,
I will say my nose looks pretty good
I'm
today.
telling you, your profile looks so good. Well, after you got this done, it made me realize that I do have to get my nose fixed, unfortunately.
I think that you're the most beautiful woman in the world.
Well, that has
I-
nothing to do with it. Ew, I don't like that.
Yes, you do.
I promise I don't. But my nose is actually fucked. I look like I was in a car accident.
Well, every time
'Cause
I
I
have a
was.
masseuse, he says, "When did the accident happen to your back?"
Right. Right.
He said, "When was the accident?"
Well, when was it? Chiropractors always say that too, but I think they say that to everyone. They
'Cause
car
they-
accident.
Car
It's like,
accident.
yeah, who
right.
wasn't in a car
Right.
accident? Of course.
Well, you were in a major car accident.
I've been in a couple. Okay.
You go and then I'll go.
Okay. Here's what I wrote down. You know, it's so sad. My mom is a misogynist. I'm not even kidding. Since our last trip to North Dakota, Minnesota, and since
Have you been talking to your mom a lot?
no, but since that trip and that moment that we had where she
the
was
boat.
kind of like shaming, and then I went home for my grandmother's funeral a couple months ago, and she like brought that up. I'm just like, this woman that I thought was my
stewing on this for a long time.
I'm telling you, this woman that
Since
I
July.
thought was my hero and my like one safe person in my family. Maybe this is too deep for the pod, but my like one person in my family that I was like, yeah, this is like a safe person. I'm like, oh, actually, she's not.
Linda Jo is a product of her environment.
And I
as
know
we
that.
are all.
And I know that.
My mom is very sex positive, and if I told her that she was a prostitute, that I was a prostitute, she would probably cry because she would feel bad for me for having to do that.
You're maybe a little bit less open in front of your mother
I'm
than
very
I
much
am.
less open than you are.
Yes. But even just like besides that, just like when you were there and like dancing on the boat, it like actually hurt my heart that she had something negative to say about that.
But
It
you know
really
what?
did.
You are breaking your generational bicuspids.
Sure.
You're breaking your generational.
Yeah. It's just like
curse.
another level of like isolation added to what I already feel when it comes to
A woman is an island.
sure, whatever that means.
A woman is an island.
Yeah, what do you mean?
A woman is an island.
Okay.
Separated, distant.
Yeah.
Left.
I just
to her
always
own devices.
truly my mom has like always been Oprah to me.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
She's
I
always
think
been
your mom's
Oprah
cool
to
as
me.
fuck.
She is.
And you know what? I'm not bothered by her comments because I'm willing to give Linda Jo the grace that she was never given. Because you know what? Linda Jo should have been able to dance a butt out on a boat, and she was never
know.
afforded that.
It makes
so
me sad.
So for her to think anything else about me doing that is like, I'm not holding that against her.
Yeah. I think that I, in my life, separate from like all of that culture and my family in North Dakota, Minnesota,
And send her
like
this
the
pod.
longer that I've been separated from that, it's like the more I'm just like such a feminist, and I just celebrate women and like whatever they want to do and their expression of their
But also,
sexuality.
we need to look at it from like a socioeconomic point of view. It's like your mom has not had time.
I know, and that's what makes me really
She hasn't had the
sad.
time to afford to not necessarily research or learn about, but
well, it's about experience. It's about experience, and it really depresses me, and it makes me think about my niece who is about to be 11 years old, and how like she is growing up in that same atmosphere where it's like,
oppressive.
let women be free.
Well, you know what? And that's
Let
why I
them
always
have
say,
sensuality.
that's why I say, yeah. And that's why I told your family, I said, whether you guys like it or not, I'm coming back on July 4th.
Period.
Because I have tail feather to shake on the side of the boat.
That's right.
And you know what? I have boys to say to in the lake that are drinking Miller Lights and say, hi, do you guys have any beer? Do you guys have a lighter?
And why is that a bad thing?
Because it's important.
Right. And why is that a bad thing?
It's really not.
That trip really was I mean, we've talked about it on here before, and we don't even record that much, but it was a really
Damn, look at all that
very
ass.
eye-opening
And all that
experience. Why do you gotta do that?
booty
Why do you have
cheeks
to
are-
touch it?
Damn, your booty cheeks are so
Please
smooth in your
don't.
negative underwear. Give her sponsor the pod.
It's whipped.
It's
whipped.
whipped for her pleasure. Okay, well,
That's just something I've been thinking about lately.
on
that,
do you want to know on the inverse
What?
my topic is next? And this is actually really deep.
About your mama?
No, about me.
Oh.
You guys. Yeah. I am a sex haver.
Yeah.
I won't go as far to say that I'm a sex addict.
You're not ready for that label?
I'm not ready for the label because because I try not to cancel plans in order to have sex, even though I have.
Oh.
But I do make plans more so. And this is not making plans like, oh yeah, I'm like, my boyfriend and I are like planning on having like a fun dinner and then like having sex on Friday. It's like, no, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to fuck this guy on Tuesday morning. I'm going to fuck this guy on Wednesday night. I'm going to fuck this guy on Thursday afternoon. I'm a sex haver, and I think I need to go back to sloth.
Well, do you know how I know that you actually do need to go to slaw? Is because obviously you and I are like kind of the only people in each other's lives in a serious way. And I notice when you're absent, and you're like,
oh, she's taking loads.
I know
Giving
that
loads.
it's like every night you're fucking. I'm like, I know.
Well,
that
you know
you're
what?
not present because you're
I had a
fucking,
client yesterday.
which is fine.
I had a client yesterday. He brought some champagne over. 4.
Mm-hmm.
I drank almost the entire bottle.
Oh.
And then I said, I have to fuck. And so
That's natural.
And so I messaged about probably 10 different guys and was like, hey, come over. Just betting on whether they're going to come over or not. And then just
I've
like
been there.
the most like random ugly guy came over and I fucked him.
Yeah. And you know what? I've done that too. I used to do that.
But what I'm saying is like,
How do you feel about that?
and how does that make you feel?
How do you feel about it? Like,
It really depends on like the experience, like how I feel after.
okay. Okay, well, tell me more.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Don't. I mean, I know that you...
I'm a sex addict.
Yeah, I know that you have a sex addict because you don't...
That I have a sex addict.
Because you don't talk about it.
Right. Well, that's because it's like deeply shameful.
What? Okay, why do you feel shame about it?
I don't know because I'm in between the level of like just a horny person
Yeah.
and like a sex addict.
And
I lie somewhere
Right.
in between there.
And your closest friends are kind of sexless people.
right.
So
And
I can
like,
understand.
and I'm like, I would love to have sex at least every other day with a person.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
And that's kind of crazy.
Well, it is. I mean,
Fill up the future.
that is typically something that people kind of, that behavior
Right.
that a lot of people grow out of past their 20s.
Right.
And
Well,
I
the
mean,
thing is that I know that it's like it's adjacent to a sex addiction because I rely on it for other things. Like I use sex to relax.
I don't think it's
or I use
adjacent.
sex to.
I think it,
I think it's full blown.
yeah.
Or I use sex to like
Here's the,
for intimacy, or I use sex like as a vice because I need dopamine in my brain.
yeah. Here's my perspective because we're
Because
both
it's like I don't drink that much. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I don't binge eat that much anymore. Like I don't really have like sex is truly.
well,
my
you're
only
craving
vice.
stimulation because for whatever reason you're not fulfilled in certain ways.
Right. Let's pick that up.
But here's my perspective. She's always got her hand on
I'm
my
just cupping
ass.
it. I'm cupping it really
Here's
gently
my
like
perspective
an
as because we're in the same industry, right? And hormones
angel. Oh
play
my
a
God,
part,
yeah.
but
Because I'm really testosteronic right now.
I am gobsmacked at your ability
Cops.
to be so sexually active when you're also a prostitute. Because the reason why I don't have
But the thing
a
is
sex
that
life
I
is
don't get
because
I don't get booked as much as you. I just get booked for bigger things.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, it's like it's just so much. It's just so much.
I'm taking
But you have a
the
lot
lead.
of chi.
a lot of cheese.
I don't have the chi that you
I'm
have.
taking it into my own hands, and I am going to start. I'm going to increase my estrogen dose, and because honestly, it is more fulfilling, like on a spiritual, sacred, feminine, philosophical level,
when you're not driven by your testosterone,
to not be driven by your
sex.
sexual impulses.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's talk about Goon University. Goon University is this. Did we talk about it in the last pod?
I don't know.
Goon University.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. You guys, I love just like spilling tea on the pod.
This is a
Goon
safe space for us to be really
University-
honest with each other in a
Goon
way that
University is this Twitter account where it's a podcast like this. It's a podcast like this.
My storage is full.
We're going to have to do the freeze frame.
What do you mean?
We're going to have to freeze frame the rest of it.
Oh, yeah. We'll just keep recording
Yeah.
without.
So Goon
yeah.
University is this podcast just like this, but instead of just like, well, not instead, but like in conjunction with just them like talking like this, like talking to each other.
Yeah.
They're like jerking each other off just like casually or like fucking, and they're just like, yeah, so like tell me about like,
Is that what you
whatever,
watch?
whatever. No, of course not.
Oh.
But I think it's so fascinating, like gooners and like the gay male community, like
Yeah.
they're
Sex
so
addicts.
sick in the head.
Yeah.
They're just fisting and they're gooning and they're and the guy who leads Goon University,
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of dated before
Oh.
I transitioned, but he wanted me to do like lewd sex acts with him, like in public, like at the box. He wanted me to like finger him and stuff, like when we were like sitting, like,
Right.
and I was like, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Right.
Like, I was like, I feel like it's like predation. I feel like it's weird.
Right. Because it's including other
But
people.
now, yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Like it's hot sometimes when you see like a guy,
Conceptually.
yeah, like cruising or whatever. But it's like, no, I'm,
To
and-
ask a woman to do that is offensive.
well, I wasn't a woman yet.
Oh, I see.
I was a faggot. But
but
now
okay.
he's leading Goon University, and that's his whole persona. And he was cool, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really nice guy, and the reason why, and I think he's public about this, so I'm gonna say that it's alleged, so that no one sues
Whatever.
me. Those are my wings.
You notice how she says that in a way that it's like it's my responsibility.
Well, I'm telling a story. He was, and consequently still is, with disease that has been very stigmatized. And so before I knew anything about HIV, I was like, oh, you're a sex addict and you're an HIV positive gay man, like, and I don't know what I'm doing. I just moved to New York. I'm 18 years old, et cetera, et cetera. Now that I know better, of course, it's like, whatever,
Why do you not have them just leave it at the door is my question.
well, they got to get in somehow, huh?
No, I mean, but leave it at the
Gooner. Hey, Gooner. Anyway, I dated the guy from Goon University, is what I'm trying to say. And that explains a lot about me.
Here's a napkin for you / towel.
Perfect. I love it, I love it, I love it.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I feel like we were really having a good flow before you switched to Goon University. We were having a really good therapy
Well, I'm
session,
okay, so I'm a sex haver.
and I don't know where to go from that.
I'm a sex
but,
haver.
Yeah, you're a sex haver.
And I don't know necessarily how to.
Here's what I want to say.
I need to up my estrogen, and I need to just.
I need you to
give
stop.
it to God. I need to get a hobby.
I need you to stop playing around with your hormone levels
with your
in
pussy.
such extreme ways.
But it's never extreme. It's like
it is extreme.
But no, but the thing
yes,
is
it is
that
because you go
it's
off.
not extreme. It's not extreme enough.
What do you mean?
Because I have been testosteronic for literal years.
Yes.
But I need to be more extreme about being estrogenic.
Well, I would say that you choosing to be testosteronic is extreme because for a minute your estrogen was high and you were like, all of a sudden,
For many years it was high.
I'm talking about recently.
Put some respect on my
And
name.
all of a sudden you were like, I'm not wanting to fuck. And so you changed
That is true.
your dose, which is like,
I need to just like take estrogen and just like let it level itself out.
yes, you can't just keep going on and off like that.
Your
It's-
mama?
You know, it's not doing
Your mama hates me because I shook my ass on a boat?
But, I mean, I think you're a sex addict because you are choosing.
Say that again?
I think you're a sex addict because you're choosing
Say that.
having estrogen in your body over having sex and like being super hypersexual.
You mean flip that?
Whatever. Yeah, it's like you were bored. I remember you were like I'm so bored. Like all of a sudden I'm not like fucking strangers every fucking day or every other day, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm bored. And so you went off estrogen again. Right?
This is like really deep.
It is, but it's like, hey, what are we here for?
Diet Pepsi, even though it's regular.
I
Drinking
like
my
regular.
calories.
I actually love Pepsi.
Well, it's like now that we can afford the calories.
yeah, and it's totally fine. And it's actually healthier for you. Anyway, I don't place any judgment on it. I just want whatever you
I'm
want.
very self-aware, and I know, like, I'll be self-aware with alcohol. I'm very self-aware with my vices.
Self-awareness doesn't actually mean anything, though. What?
Let's answer.
What?
And now we're gonna answer a client call.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, I'm calling Al.
Hi, this is she.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Really good. I was wondering if you'd be available this coming week. You're going to be in New York. I'm going to be flying into New York, and I was hoping to meet you.
Yeah, I should be. What days will you be here?
Monday, Tuesday, leaving Wednesday afternoon.
Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, I should have availability both of those days. If you have a particular time in mind, let me know.
Yeah, I would say probably around, let's see, I'm getting into it. Tuesday would be in the afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, I could do Tuesday probably after 2 p.m. if that works for you.
That's great.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And are you familiar with my rates?
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay, great. I do require a 30% deposit. I'm more than happy to FaceTime verify. And my hour is the same whether you wanted to come to me or me to you.
I'm going to be staying late around 61st Street
Okay.
and Park. Where are you located?
I live in Brooklyn, but I'm more than happy to come to you.
Okay. All right, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Actually, I will be in Tuesday. I'm going to be in Brooklyn on Tuesday.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, maybe you could swing by after your plans or...
Yeah. I should be in Brooklyn around noon, so that would still work.
Yeah. Okay. So you could plan on coming to me around 2.
Okay. And I'm going to be. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. I was going to say I'm going to be in Williamsburg for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too far. I'm just a straight shot on the L train. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you'll give me the address. So, my name is Jonathan, and just give me a call whenever you want. I'll call you when I get in, and I'll call you Tuesday morning, I guess.
Sounds great. Just wondering, Jonathan, did you want to leave a deposit now to secure time or confirm later, closer to the day?
How do I deposit? How do I?
Yeah.
deposit?
I can take Cash App, Apple Pay, PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo, or Throne if that works.
Okay. What I'll do is I will. To be honest with you, I don't have any of them. I will open up a Zelle account. What's the what? I'll open up a Zelle account.
Okay. Yeah, you should have the capability to have a Zelle account if you have a bank account. It's like Wells Fargo or Chase or any of those.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
You know, and I've had one before, but it was a problem because someone stole money from me. Whatever.
Oh, I
All
see.
right. I'll set it up for you. I'll set it up, and I will. I'll send you the deposit. So, what is it? So, what do you suggest? You suggest the 90-minute or the meet and greet, or what's the best way to get together the first time?
I mean, I think 2 hours or 90 minutes is great. But if you just wanted to do an hour, I'm also happy to accommodate that. Whatever.
No, I would prefer more than that.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to do 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
2 hours. Okay.
I will go ahead and I will send you my personal number, which is attached to my Zelle account, because this is my work number that we're talking on now.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, that works great. That's perfect.
I will go ahead and text you that, and we'll take care of everything, and I will see you on Tuesday around 2 p.m.
Awesome.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Bye.
Bye. And that's how we motherfucking do it, bitch. And honey, we're editing out the names. We're not editing out the rates because y'all can know.
It's not like he gave you a full name.
Well, yeah, but it's like the children need to know.
He sounded ancient.
He did. But you know what? Money is money.
I don't think I can agree with that sentiment anymore.
Now that she's a big ol' hooker, she's canceling her client. She doesn't want to sing.
I canceled a client for you today.
I know you did, so that we could record the pod.
I did.
I'm ever grateful.
Okay. Here's the topic that I am super excited about.
Tell me, Mama.
How much would you have to be paid to stop being friends with each other? This is really funny because I randomly was thinking about this the other day,
me this in the
completely alone. And then
what's your fucking answer?
Well, you brought it up in the bathroom completely unprompted.
I brought it up in the bathroom because we were talking about something else.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But
it was like,
why don't you tell them your answer?
Well, I will.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you know what I said? I was it was about eating your ass. I said I would, if I ate your ass and you liked it and I liked it,
right?
$3,000. If I had to eat your ass and you liked it but I didn't like it,
I think you said 8,000.
8,000. And if I had to eat your ass and you didn't like it and I didn't like it, probably 26,000. and then I said, but it's like kind of the same thing as if someone paid, like, was like, how much do you want to not be friends with her anymore?
It
like,
wasn't that
payoff.
you said like something that we did together sexually that could result in us not being friends anymore.
And I said 8 million.
Right. And
which I think is like a lot of money.
And it's honestly so crazy that you said that, because I'm not even joking. I think we're on the same like psychic wavelength, because I was thinking about this, I don't know, maybe yesterday, and I was just thinking about our lives and how intertwined they are, and how like in New York, you and I are kind of all that we have. And I think about this all the time, where I'm like, oh, if I didn't have Corinne, like I would truly have nothing. And I thought about, what if somebody said to me, give me a number, but you can never talk to her again. And I was like
imagine a sugar daddy was like, I hate your friend. Like,
yes.
How much do I have to pay you?
And he said, any number, name it, but you can never talk to her again. Genuinely, I was like, you can't.
$8 million.
No, I said, you can't pay me. and that's why when you said that earlier, I was like, oh, fuck.
But like 8 million is like an unfathomable number.
It is, but I'm not someone who believes that money can buy happiness past a certain
But
extent.
you know what? I had a caveat they never told you.
Okay. Chicken on your shirt?
I said 8 million, but I didn't say the caveat. There's an asterisk. I should like,
Oh, okay.
which is like, I would still talk to you, but I wouldn't let that person know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's
Like, there's no way that anyone could actually keep me from you.
okay.
So I would take the 8 million. I'd give you like 1.5.
Yeah.
And I would
You
and I
would
would
pay
and
me
I would
Off?
maybe like talk to you less, but like I'd
Right.
wait like 2 years
And
when
it
I
would be
circle
worth
back.
it. And it would be worth it.
Yeah, that's the only way I'd be able to do it.
See, the way I'm actually like not a very financially driven person. I'm kind of a simpleton at the end of the day.
That means you're retarded, by the way.
Well, no, I mean, I want to be comfortable.
That's what a simpleton means. It means you're retarded.
Well, okay, so be it. Maybe I'm a simpleton for using simpleton in that context. But I'm just like, okay, imagine I had millions of dollars. That's not going to give me more friends, you know? And it's like, I would probably be so lonely and bored. So I said, no thanks.
What, babe? I can't not have sex. Like, I can't not talk to you. Like, that's why there's a
I don't
caveat and
know.
an asterisk.
So you're going to take the 8 million, but you're going to cheat on your, okay.
Because I'm a cheater.
Okay. Well, you didn't say that before, so I don't.
Well, that's why
hard for
I
me-
told you, and you said save it for the pod. Save it.
I did say that, yeah. Because it's a really good subject. Because it's funny, because it kind of used to be the other way where you used to be like more obsessed with me. And now I think I'm like more obsessed with you.
I'll scream. I'll literally scream. Wait, you guys, answer in the comments, like, how much would you have to be paid to stop talking to your best friend for good?
Right.
If they were like, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head and your mom's head and your head.
Right.
If they found out that they were talking to you and they had access to all my mobile devices, I would say I would say just kill me.
Wait, but they're going to kill your family?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that changes things. Honestly, no, it actually, for me, it doesn't change
It
anything.
doesn't change anything.
I'd be like, if you have to kill my family, like,
I'd be like,
that's
I'd
so
rather not
sad.
take the deal.
Right. I'd be like,
The
I'll-
deal. I'm literally from Utah.
I'll go to therapy, you know? Yeah. But I need my best friend.
Well, I'd just be like, no, I don't want to do that.
Right. Oh, right.
But if I could cheat, then I'd say like 8 million.
Right. I think that you and I could handle being poor together in the future.
Speak for yourself. Oh, together. Yeah, of course.
I think in the future,
I heard a psychic that told us that.
we're going to be poor.
Mm-mm.
Oh, right. That fucking bitch.
I heard a psychic who, and I've never seen a psychic before. My mom's like a legendary, renowned psychic, but
Right.
I don't want to tell her everything. So, and it's like, oh, if your mom's psychic, she knows. And it's like, that's not how it works.
Right.
So I asked the culture at large. I said, give me your psychics. I need to see an intuitive. I have quite deep questions to ask. And I saw this one, and she was like not really like a girl's girl. And I told her that. I was like, I love my best friend, and she said, what's her name? And she said, repeat it 3 times. I said, Jordan Dean Wellness, Jordan Dean Wellness. She said, oh my God, there's a heavy fog that comes in.
Oh my God.
I said, what? She said, it's not necessarily a bad, it's a cool fog. It's a misty fog. She was just making shit up her ass.
There's a heaviness that comes with it.
But I was like questioning about like, you know, are we too codependent? Do I need to like focus on my own growth and stuff
Sure.
and whatever? She was like, yeah, but like, she was like, you're never going to find a romantic partner while you're with her because you described her as like your wife and stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I mean.
Well, that's not looking to the future. That's using context, which is not
the
what a
thing is
psychic
that
does.
she used context and she like is a good psychoanalyzer, but she didn't really give me like
She's a fake psychic.
predictive things. There's like, I'm hiring you for your clairvoyance.
Right.
So
Anyone would say that if they know that you
Literally,
described your best friend as your
literally,
wife.
literally.
Yeah. They would all say that.
So fuck her.
I will say, I do think that if you and I didn't have each other, we probably would be a lot more likely to end up in relationships.
Sure.
But because we would settle, because we would be looking for connection.
Because he'll never emotionally fulfill you.
No, he couldn't. None of them would. We tried. The girls tried to date again recently, and it just, they can't do it. They can't do it. The boys can't do it for us.
I dated a scrub, but we went on 2 dates and had sex both times. And then
We love to give men that don't deserve us a chance.
And then he was like, "Hey, I want to see you again, or whatever, but I don't know where to live right now." And I was like,
No,
"You're broke.
I
Like,
don't have a place to live.
like, I'm not like I'm Jenny from the block. Like, what did she say?
Don't be fooled
Even
by
if
the
you were
rocks that I got.
broke, my love don't cost a thing."
Nothing.
Jennifer Lopez takes a bath in milk every night for $1 million.
You know, it's like she was lying. She was faking it.
Well, you don't have to be rich, but you do need to have
But
stability.
you need to have your stability in life
Yeah.
together. And so he's been incessantly like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm getting my shit together, whatever." I said, No. It's been a week since I told you that you need to get your ship together, for you to raise your mouth and your sales, honey, before you could have my pussy.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been long enough. You still probably don't have a place to live. Come back to me when you have shit together. And then he was like, and then that happened. And then a week later, he was like, "Hey, I've really been thinking about you. I really, really liked you." He's very sweet. And then he was like, "Can I like take you to dinner soon or a lunch or something? We can talk." I was like, "Yeah, maybe we can like talk over lunch or something." And then he was like, "Do you want to last minute? Do you want to come to my dance show tonight?" Because he's a dancer. And I was like, I would, but I just got my face injected with like
That's
a
for
bunch
girlfriends.
a bunch of salmon sperm. And then he said, "Oh, how I'd love to like basically like to put sperm on your face."
Yeah,
or,
he
like,
made
to
an
come on your face."
innuendo about. Yeah.
And I was like, "Would you say this?" And then you know what I thought? I said
yeah. What did you
to
say?
myself, I said, Would you say that to your mom? If
No.
your mom was
Would you
fighting
say
it?
that to your wife, the
Would
woman
say
you
that
want to
to
marry?
your wife, the woman
Yeah.
you want to marry? Like,
No.
if you're in a row with me, if we're having this negative experience, we're trying to re-navigate a romantic relationship, and you're making a coming on my fucking face joke. And I said, this is blatantly. I said, my best friend told me to say this, and so I'm going to say it.
Really?
It's disrespectful.
It is.
And he was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that." I said,
Especially in the context.
I said nothing. I'm not gonna. Exactly.
Good
I'm
for
not gonna respond to
you.
you. It's like, yeah, babe, I'm less interested now.
Right.
So I'd rather be in bed eating chicken wings, recording
Yes.
a pod, drinking wine and Pepsi with my best friend.
That's right. You know what the thing is about these men that I'm realizing is they underestimate us because we're trans, because we're sex workers. They really
doctor.
think exactly. They think that they can get away with this bad behavior.
I make
because
as
we
much as
don't-
an entry level doctor.
Yeah, it's like
or more.
actually we're absolutely stunning. We're educated.
Funny.
We make tons of money. You think that you're going to show up and act like we're in our fucking 20s and disrespect our time, disrespect our bodies, and we're going to be like, "Oh, it's totally fine, dude." It's like, babe, I'm 34.
Right.
I'm
I don't
tired.
have time. I go to bed by 10 p.m.
They don't
Every
see it
night.
coming because a lot of girls in our position
And
are
this,
more desperate
and you know what?
for love.
And you guys need. And this goes back to prostitution. You bitches exhaust me. If we all raise the fucking rate to at least $500 an hour,
minimum.
we can minimum, and that's forgiving. We can set a precedent for these broke ass men
Yeah.
to value us more if we place the value on ourselves higher. Please, girls. I've been begging you for years.
I know.
And this is you're white, you're skinny. How do you think I got here? I was born white. I was born skinny, but honey, I was not born pretty. I was born a brick. Okay. I'm advocating for you.
Advocation.
Advocation. It's a heavy rotation outside.
Yeah.
I'm advocating
But
I'm advocating for you as much as I am myself. We
Yes.
all need to raise our fucking rates.
But here's what I will say about that. People are products of their own circumstances, and your point of view makes sense because you've always believed that you were better or worth more. But people come from really, really
if you have to
difficult
do survival sex
backgrounds.
work for like $200, by all means,
There's
please
just
do it.
girls who don't know that
Put
they're
food
worth
on
more.
the table. But we have to understand that we are worth more. And we have to, but the
Yes.
thing is that
Yes.
cognizantly, we have to understand that as transsexuals, we are fucking unicorns. We are women with cocks. Do you know how rare that is and how desired it is? It is like the #1 fucking porn genre that is looked up by the majority of American men. We can charge more. You
Yes.
have to charge more. These cis
Absolutely.
escorts, I found a cis escort that we mentioned on the pod earlier today. She's got to be 40 years old at least.
She's probably
And
older.
she's charging $1,000 an hour for a GFE hour.
We don't know how much she's working though.
And you know, and we don't know how much she's working, but she's working enough to get professional photo shoots once in a while.
Okay.
And you know what, you gals and girls, I always said, bleep my rate, don't say my rate. I charge $1,000 an hour.
I have to edit. Don't give me more work to do.
No, I'm saying don't bleep it.
Oh,
I
don't
charge
bleep it.
$1,000 an
Yeah.
hour. You guys can do your own due diligence.
But babe,
and research, whatever.
you also have to understand we live in the finance capital of the world. We
But
live in
who
New
set
York
that
City.
system up?
What do you mean?
I went and I moved here.
Yeah, but even still,
I moved to LA.
I don't think you realize it's like
Get out of your city.
There is a ladder.
Move to a place.
Not everyone can do that.
I know, and if you can't do that, that's fine. But you need to at least be charging $500. We all collectively, you need to
I
unionize.
agree. A
and
lot of
charge
girls are
$500 an hour.
undercharging, but that was my point. Is that
In
like
any city that you live in.
like we're all
If you're not walking the
products-
street and you're having an online ad, you need to be
Yes.
charging $500 an hour.
a
at
full
least.
chicken wing in her mouth. We're all products of our circumstances, and it's easier to have that point of view when you had a more privileged.
Totally, but it's not
Background.
even about. It's like I've been doing this since I was 18 years old. I've been in my due fucking time. I started charging
but that's part of it.
$400 an hour
Exactly, that's part of it.
being a cross dresser with a synthetic wig on, and that was in 2012, 2014. You know, it's like we can charge $500 an hour.
Of course, who's charging less than that?
So many bitches.
That's fucking crazy.
And because clients are like, "Hey, I have $200."
Yeah, but
They
when you're
wouldn't- they
but when
wouldn't
you're
do that if
desperate,
they-
you're
if they,
desperate.
They wouldn't do that if they.
But
knew
here's
that
the
it cost
thing:
more.
those girls doing that isn't going to change anything about your life because those clients are never going to be your clients.
When you up the bottom right, all the rates go up.
It does, but it just creates more competition for yourself.
I don't mind the competition. I'm only in competition with myself. I make enough money. I make enough, as much as an entry level doctor. I'm not worried about you hoes. I want you hoes to get your bag. I'm saying, as a collective, for us to be valued beyond our transness, we need to charge more, and that will trickle down into every different arena. Like, we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And the girls who are doing that are the girls who are like Alex Consani. Like, you know, I'm sure she's getting paid millions of dollars to be in like H&M campaigns and shit like that. Like, we need to value ourselves as a collective culture community more. Because it's still not cutting it. And obviously there's a larger, you know, race aspect because like Black trans women get paid less on average,
And just
in any
economic
different-
background and like
yeah, but
wherever
it's like,
you live. Like,
but
that
we
plays a
also
huge
need to
part in
we
it.
also like, in me saying you girls need to charge more is me advocating for you. Like, that's me saying like, step your pussy up and charge more because that's what you deserve.
Yeah. I don't
Pisses me off.
I don't disagree, but I also think that most people charge as much as they think that they can. No one's purposefully like undercharging. Like when we lived in Portland.
Who's did?
Yeah, but was living? She was living in a completely different world than we were living in. In a small city. It's like when we lived in Portland, it was like I couldn't charge.
Well, I charge
anymore.
much less than I do now in Portland, but it's like I always charged more than 500.
Yeah, but you also raked up all the coin.
And you got punched in the face over $100.
It's like your perspective, I think, is a little bit clouded because
I
whether
don't-
you realize
But
it or
I don't
not-
think so. I think in 2025, in this economy, to charge less than $500 for someone to have access sexually to your body for an hour it's not economical. It doesn't make economical
Of
sense.
course, obviously, I agree with that. My point
I
is,
just think we all
my
need to get
point
on
is
board.
just that there are so many other factors that go into why girls charge what they charge, and it comes from a perspective of like survival that
And
you
I'm saying,
haven't
like,
experienced.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, do it. No, but it's like I used to get a blowjob like once every 2 weeks from this guy on Grindr for $100, and I was like, I'm rich.
Yeah.
I'm making money because and I can
exactly.
afford food.
It's all relative.
It's totally relative, but it's like, do what you need to do, but aim for that goal. We should all be aiming for that goal.
I would say
because we're adjusting the collective like rate of like what the economy.
I don't think there's a collective rate
handle.
because every city has a different economy. There is no such thing as a
I
collective
think
rate.
if you look, we can compare it directly to like the cost of like a 1-bedroom apartment to rent in any city across America. It's like all like at least like $2,000 a month. So if that is true, we should be raising our rates
Okay.
from an economic like formula, like mathematical standpoint.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we should.
Yeah. All I know is that even in Portland,
But do what you
charging
have to do.
500 was difficult.
But even to have one of those McMansion kind of like, like luxury building or whatever apartments, like a 1-bedroom in Portland's like probably like $2,000. So raise your rates, girls. Everywhere in the nation, it's like $2,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment.
Uh-huh.
We have to raise our rates. We don't have
I don't think
have any other
our
choice.
house was $2,000. We had a whole
I know,
house.
but that's because we lived in like in Victorian. I'm talking about like those like luxury building like new builds.
Uh-huh.
Those are all. It's impossible to find
for sure.
a updated renovated apartment for a 1-bedroom for less than $2,000 in this country.
Yeah.
So we have to raise our rates.
Yeah.
You simply have to.
Everyone should be
sex
raising
work
their rates with
is
inflation.
kind of like it's the oldest profession in the book, literally, and it's kind of archaic and stuck in the past in that way, where we're not all taking that job seriously as a career or profession and like really putting our pussies into it. And if we all did, and we all just collectively agreed on, bumping up our, it's like I'm not asking you girls to raise your rate like significantly. I'm asking you to raise your rate by like $100 or $200, because since I was 18 or whatever, the inflation has gone up like 400%. Your rate should go up at least 100 or 200%.
I agree on paper. It's like it makes sense. But I also just think that that's just the reality for some girls is they're just like...
I'm saying like
I
do
can't.
whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
But that should be our collective goal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Men will always pay.
Men will always
They
try
will.
and fucking...
However, there is a reality that the more expensive the cost, the smaller the pool gets. And... I don't know. I just think it's a complex.
Well, it's like buying a car. It's like guys will probably want to buy a car off of Craigslist for like $1,000. But anyone wanting a car that like that works and that they're happy with and that like is a standard of what means to have a car, it's going to be like, okay, well, I have to spend at least $20,000 on a car.
I sold my car for $900.
Well, I'm going to get way less than $20,000 for my fucking BMW that I have to sell. Anyway.
Okay, moving on. Is there anything else you want to talk about? We've been recording.
I know we've been recording a long time. I'm supposed to be in Mexico right now, but I'm not.
Wow, yeah.
Female musicians need to stop featuring male voices on their tracks.
I agree.
Did you listen to Berghain by Rose? What's her name?
Rosalia.
Rosalia.
I don't listen to Rosalia because I'm sorry to tell you all, but I'm really lyrically driven.
Okay.
That's not even true.
Well,
I like ambient music.
I'm gonna do an
but
impression because we obviously can't play the track for copyright reasons.
I've
but-
heard.
Right.
I know what it sounds
Well,
like.
here's my impression for the listeners of this song called Berghain by Rosalia. This is Rosalia's part. And then Bjork comes in. She's like, "That is not easy fast."
Bjork's on
And then there's a boy who comes on. His name is Eve Toomer. And
Yeah.
it's like, "Excuse me, his pronouns are they, them." But it's like, I want to fuck. And fucking. If something is fucking and fuck. And it's like, I don't need to hear that.
Right.
I need to hear. And I need to hear. I don't need to hear that.
No, never.
I
a
don't
man.
need to hear that.
Never a
And
man.
I'm tired of it. Never a man.
Ruin it.
Maybe I don't contain multitudes because maybe I contain diametrically opposed forces that are constantly in conflict with each other, actually.
Wow.
Maybe that's just being a girl.
Diametrically.
Maybe I don't contain multitudes. Maybe I contain diametrically opposed forces that are constantly in
Can you tell
conflict
me
with
what
each other.
diametric means?
A polar opposite.
So the opposite of multitudes.
No. Maybe I don't contain multitudes. I contain diametrically opposed forces that are constantly in
I
conflict
understand.
with each
I
other.
understand.
And maybe
Do me a
I've been,
favor and close your chicken box. Nasty.
maybe I've been confusing my multitudes with just like paradoxes
Yeah.
within my personality that aren't doing me any service.
Okay. Elaborate.
And maybe that's being a woman,
Okay. Or maybe that's being BPD.
which is being a woman. It's a woman's disease.
Right.
Like how many? Like I maybe met one man with BPD.
Wow. Yeah.
Like I'm always like, oh, I contain multitudes, but it's like,
It's a-
what if
it's a woman's
what if I
disease.
actually just am fucked up
right.
and I'm having opposing forces that are constantly in battle with one another, and I don't know what to do, and I say, oh, that's just a multitude I contain. Wow, isn't that crazy?
Well, you do contain multitudes in some senses.
But maybe I don't.
And creatively, I think you contain multitudes. But I do think you exist in extremes.
Exactly. I think those
Yeah.
are the diametrically opposing forces
Yeah.
that are in conflict.
And that sounds
Yeah, that's really
exhausting.
scary.
That sounds like a lot.
Do we have a favorite song at the moment? What's your favorite song at the moment?
Well, my favorite song is I think it's called Tropique from L Cube, which is
That's not real.
I'm-
Let's face this.
it actually is real. I'm
Oh,
telling
wait,
you.
is that the same album that's Carnival Coochie?
Yes. I'm telling you, that is what I have been listening to now for quite a while.
Video game music.
Well, I've just really discovered that I really like ambient and like
trip
trip hop
Yeah.
music.
It's so fucking sexy.
But I think my music taste, I'm realizing, depends on where I live, because I wouldn't be listening to that in a car in LA. I can tell you that.
No.
But because
Trip
I'm
hop
a
is for the home, not the car.
I do listen to it in the home. I like it background, but I also really love it walking around Manhattan.
Right.
My music taste has changed a lot.
Well, you know,
because
Lana
I'm a
Del Rey
fierce
used to
diva
walk
walking
around with headphones in Koreatown.
What'd she listen to?
Just anything. I probably her own music.
You think so?
Oh,
I don't think so.
totally.
I think
You think
she's
she wasn't listening to May Jailer?
I don't think so. I think she listens to a lot of other.
Larry.
I think she's like heavily influenced type of artist.
Yeah.
That's genuinely like what I have been listening to.
You're Asian. Your name is Jen Ewan Lee.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
what's
my
yours?
favorite song is called She Says by So Clarity, and Clarity is spelled with a K.
I already hate it.
No, you love it.
I
You
love
downloaded
it?
Yeah.
I
it's
did?
On our, it's on our shared Spotify
Oh,
track
okay.
list. But it's this song. Ready?
Sometimes our shared Spotify playlist is a little too diva for me.
Well, this one's not diva. This one's fabulous. But it's very like goth. It's very grunge. It's like goth.
Okay, that's what I like.
It's like goth rock.
Okay.
Yes. And like listen to that bass.
Okay, I like this.
I've shared this with you before. I send it to you every 2 weeks and I say I'm so obsessed with this.
Did I say that? Yeah. I know the song now.
And then so it has this girl and she's like
And that's what I want to hear. It's way harsher. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, where I'm like, that's what I
think the cover's so cool. It's like so like cyber goth.
It is. That is like, I will listen to that while I'm walking around. But
Right.
I wouldn't listen to that in my car.
Right.
And
No,
that's-
but you know what? I would listen to that in my car.
You would. Yeah.
Well, I used to listen to Boy Harsher in my car all the time.
That's true. I guess I only knew Lana Del Rey existed until I downloaded Spotify, which is why I'm sorry
Honestly,
to
thank
say.
God for that.
I'm sorry to say that I did not join the Spotify.
Do they support Israel?
Yeah, they're bad guys. I didn't do the boycott because I'm so sorry, but
The algorithm is so
I'm too
sickening.
autistic to not have Spotify because for the first time in my life I started listening to new music, and that's more important.
She was in a golden cage of Lana Del Rey that she created around herself.
And you know what? I loved it. But thank God I escaped because like you can only listen to it for so long. And you can only tell so many dates that you only listen to
Her
Lana Del Rey.
and Erica DeCossier, I love.
Yeah, Erica's good. I don't
Yeah,
listen to
Erica.
that, but every time you've played it, I'm like, yeah, I get it, and I like her.
She has a really, really good song called Bikini.
Bikini.
Yeah. Like, I'm obsessed with her.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys, it's been really fun.
We've really
so
been
sorry,
recording too
So
long,
sorry
huh?
about the video.
Whatever. You should just be fucking
guys-
grateful because I don't even want to be here in the first place. You
should
fucking
be,
bitches.
Yeah, you fucking faggots. You should be sucking our cocks.
all the time they're in my DMs. Where's the podcast? Oh,
Where
please
is
make a new
it?
podcast. Well, here
it's
you go.
fucking here.
And
you
yeah.
look so thin.
Really?
Yeah.
Too thin?
No.
In my face, it's too thin.
No,
do you
your
think?
body is perfect.
Okay.
Like, I would have never thought that you'd have an arm this small.
Oh wow. Thank you. Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Ciao bello.
1, 2, 3. I said walk, walk, woo-hoo. Walk, 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 woo-hoo. Smaller steps. Wah-ah. 1, 2, 3. Woo-hoo. I don't care what you want. It's not about what you want. You're a warrior. Run. You don't even know how to stand. And you want to teach kids how to dance? You know how to have fun. Mom better have my money. No, I didn't take that. Take your money. Take your kid. Take your socks. Find another school. No, I'm not crazy. You're eating my face. Where are you going? You deserve nothing else. No, boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy, and now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating voice. No, walk, walk.